Hello and welcome back to the TheDropOutDragon. Today we're going to be looking at the Red Rust sword, not the scimitar. And I'm also going to be giving you an update on this channel, as it is, and that includes the Twitch channel. Really, it's just an update on me, but let's get ahead and get started with the sword itself. This sword takes 23 strength to wield and 13 dex, and you can get it from the head of Vengarl. Now, this is not a very popular weapon, to be honest with you. I have not seen a whole lot of people use it, despite the fact that it has some decent AR, which this time with a Rob Flynn on a 40-45 quality build, we have 455 AR. So, it's decent AR, and obviously you can buff it, but its moveset is not so good. Now, I'm going to tell you it's going to have like an axe moveset. Now, you'd think, oh, that's really good because the axe is really good. Unfortunately, that only counts for the R1s. The R1s of this weapon are the actual axe moveset. However, these are the R2s, which is like a weird, like a great sword slam down and then to a side hit. So it's kind of weird. So without those R2s, it really becomes lackluster because the R2s of an axe are really good. They catch people in rolls. They just smack people's poise right out of their face, and it's really great. But this weapon doesn't have the ability to do so like as quickly, but it does do decent poise damage. So there is that. So that's the one-handed moveset. It's running one-handed, just like this. It's just the axe, and boop, just smack, boop. You got the same thing with the rolling attack, boop, whatever. So, and two-hand, you've got that. Oh look, how familiar. Yeah, it's basically an axe, but it's a long axe, and it's a prettier axe. I'll give it that. It actually kind of looks good, despite how basic it is. It looks like this gigantic machete, and you're just like, yeah, fucking everybody sucks, and it feels great. So you just chop them down, no big deal. However, the moveset is going to hold you back a bit. So let's go ahead and get into the arena as quickly as possible. It's a little late for me, and this is normally not a crowd that I would fight. Now, I've gotten to the point in this game where I can just interpret the crowd, who's going to be playing at what times, and I'll run into people and expect to run into certain people who could be playing casually or trying to snipe people on Twitch, and they're just moving through a schedule of who's who and streaming and what they're doing. That's kind of where the game is at. It is one of the reasons that I haven't really been uploading is because we're sitting here knowing these things and not as many people are playing, and you're saying to yourself, oh man, the game's really kind of died off, and that's Dark Souls 3 is kind of around the corner in about 3 months. Of course, some people don't think that's around the corner. I think it's around the corner. And our first opponent is laggy as hell, which is just typical. Hey, we get to test out the backstab damage. Isn't that nice? There's that, right? So we have this kind of fight, which is just typical. That's okay. I can show you its damage. Now you can catch people in rolls with a running attack. It's sometimes you can get them in the rolling attack with the R2, but I don't count that because of my weapon. I count that because of this guy's just absolutely horrible lag. This big Daddy Yates. Be careful, guys. He got his aura somehow, and I'm pretty certain it was based on something to do with his connection. Not sure, but I've had some pretty good fights before this video, and then we get this, so I'm not sure what to think about it. But we'll go ahead and catch him in a roll with the R2, and we'll bow it off. No big deal. So this weapon, do I really recommend it? I think it's great for like just screwing around. Would I play with it on any serious thing? If somebody came into my stream and said, "Hey Dragon, I hear you that you suck dick for a living. You're a huge faggot. Sit on some more dick. Also, you're gay." I don't know, any kind of stupid ass fucking thing that they would say. Definitely not use this weapon if they wanted to fight me. I would use something much better. But for a kind of a fuck around, oh, I'm bored of other stuff, I want to use this, and I'd like an axe moveset that didn't have some OP R2, this would be a good weapon for you. It does the AR, it does the poise damage, it does, decent. It's a decent move set. It's really aggravating how slow it can be. The two hand is almost useless unless you're gonna go in for like a trade or something. The two hand is just useless, and I do not recommend it. I would not recommend it. Do I recommend power stancing with anything? No, it's not. It doesn't have a whole lot of range to it, which is another problem. Its running attack has decent range, but the attacks themselves, its R1s and its R2s, doesn't have a whole lot of range. So I try to avoid that. Well, it seems we have a better connection here, and yeah, that definitely. I'm glad because it wasn't me. But this is good. We have an axe on axe. He's got himself a buff banded axe, which is way better than what I'm using. So we're just gonna smack him, punish him down, be like, yeah, hey, welcome to the game. Press R1 for more. You need it. And you know, you can't really catch people when they're rolling in 2-2 with that R2. Just remember that. And we'll keep trying to spook him. Like, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Catch you on the side. What's going on? How you doing? You feeling good about yourself? You've got your axe. I've got my shield. You've got your spam. It's okay. We're both even. But that's all right, because I'm just gonna get in your face because you have no stamina. So we're just gonna get up. Oh, he's got it again. Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. He's figured out the strategies. He's figured them out. The strategies are there. We were doing so well, but it turns out you could just back up and R1 a lot. Jesus. Everything I know is a lie. Now we know. Now we know that it's just this whole game. There's a new tactic in town, guys. You have to be careful, because oh my God, that just blew my mind. The strategy involved in that. Bravo. You know, with an axe, a buffed axe, you could just go to town on somebody. That's just the way it is. But weapons like this, it's more kind of a novelty thing. I don't think anybody even designing the weapon over at FromSoft, if they ever do anything, thought, hey, this could be a really competitive weapon. I think everybody's going to get on it. It's very top tier. That's not something that this weapon is. So, now that that's over, and now that we had a couple of fights with it, and I showed off, I guess, what I wanted to show off, even though it's, you know, garbage. Let's talk a little bit about the channel. If you were here for the weapon, bugger off, because there's really no point for you to be here if you don't care about what I'm doing, which is totally okay. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Now, as to people who actually give a shit. So, for about a year and a half, things were okay. I was able to stream. I uploaded some videos. Everything was good. I kind of became a full-time streamer. I would try to stream every day. I had things going. There was music playing, parties and chats and whatnot, doing different things. We were having a good time. Then, at some point, my ISP decided just to shit all over me. And basically, as it stands right now, my internet is not good enough to stream, but it's good enough to do normal things like play games, and obviously recording has nothing to do with any of that. Let me just, there we go. Chi-chi. We got our revenge for his spam. My ISP has been, I wouldn't say throttling me, but there's some kind of noise in the line, and in that line, it just won't let me do anything. And they can't find the actual problem. I have been desperately trying to figure it out, desperately trying to talk to them and get them over here, and I've had 4 technicians. I have bought a new modem. I have bought a new router. I have gone through step after step after step to fix this internet. What happens to it is everything works fine, and then suddenly it'll just, boom, drop for about 5 to 6 seconds. And normally when it's on any kind of strain whatsoever, and then boom, my stream crashes and everything, and I got problems. So that is what's been going on with me. How am I going to cope with this? Well, it turns out there's some times of the day where I can stream, and I have no internet problems, or at least I have a better chance of streaming. And that is how I'm being kept alive by these viewers that know that and pop in, they donate, they sub, all that stuff. They go back and forth with it. It's pretty kind of amazing, actually, and I'm super thankful to a lot of them. They really do just. You guys make my world, like you really do. Super impressed almost every time. I'm sitting there thinking, if I think about it too much, I start like actually like emotionally. But beyond that, that is how I'm coping with it. I'm trying my best, and that's why I'm kind of getting back into the YouTube game, so I have something else to do when I can't stream. That's why we're doing this right here, having this video, and subjecting ourselves to fighting way better players like Noob, who's way better than me. He should have a YouTube. He's way better than me. So that's how I'm kind of getting through it, basically through the contributions of viewers like you guys. I know I don't have like a Patreon or anything. I've kind of decided not to do that. I've kind of decided that really a Patreon is not my thing. I've decided that. I'm not sure in the future if I ever want to have like a Patreon, because to be honest, I'd probably only use it for the fact that maybe people can't use PayPal or something. I don't know. I have no idea. It wouldn't be the kind of Patreon that had like, I don't know, you know, all these, oh, if you do $10, you get to become this, that, you're a cool guy, and I get to Skype you. No, I'm not doing any of that. It would just be a way for basically people to donate like they would through PayPal or normally. Also, GG, noob, thanks for the straight sword. Either way, that's kind of the status on the channel. It's very shaky. It's not my fault. I literally work from home, and I try to do my best to get things done on the internet where I actually work, and it's become kind of a battle between me and this shaky internet. So, I don't know. I go back and forth trying to figure it out. I mean, I bought a new modem and router that was like $300. Like, I tried to get the best one that I could, like, you know, commercially, and oh man, not to get too technical with it, but I mean, I tried my best to get stuff, and I got some good deals on them, but man, it's really defeating when you go out of your way like that, and the return is not so good. But that's what you know, trying to do, trying to get by. So basically what I plan to do is I'm going to stream as often as possible, try to figure out times where the internet isn't shit. I'm going to try to make more YouTubes where I'm sitting here and talking. I've decided that it can't just be weapons. We're going to have just topics, or we'll just be playing the game, and I'll be just asking you guys questions, or, you know, things like that. I've decided that if it's just weapons, I'm just going to get bored, because then I have to fight shit like this, and I just get really upset by it. That's why I kind of turned to streaming, because it's easier. It's easier than this, where I just have this crappy video of being some guy who just spams with his fucking longsword like he's, you know, dancing around on a DDR machine. Like, God, I fucking hate this game sometimes. And, you know, I'm kind of like halfway bored with it. Look at him go. Like, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He just wants to win. He just wants that fucking aura. Like, he's just, man, he's the fucking man. Like, how do you get that good at the game? And look how judgmental I am. I'm pretty fucking judgmental. Let me be clear. I'm pretty fucking elitist. And I know a lot of you were tearing your eyes out going, what the fuck? Why won't you just backstab parry him? Well, there you go. I got fucking done. Get out of my face. God, man, that just drives me fucking nuts. Like, oh, shit, son. I'm fucking just sliding skill off my weapon. So good. Oh, God, that just annoys me. And it's 2 people in one night that have done that. And I've been playing this game almost every day this week, and I have not run into that. And that's just coincidental. Anyway. So, I want you guys to tell me what you want me to do. Do you guys want me to do, like, semi-podcast things for YouTube? Do you guys want me to do more weapon showcases, even though we're kind of running out of weapons? And most of I've done all the, like, important ones. The rest of them are just kind of novelty, like this one. Do you guys want me just to play the game and talk about fucking current events? I can do that. I don't know. You guys have to tell me. And I know this video is pretty casual. I know that I'm not 100% invested into my commentary here. I'm asking you guys, giving you the update, and I know I'm just talking about some shit weapon nobody fucking cares about, and we'll have to figure it out. So, either way, let's get this fight over with, and we could just end the video. I like how his internet got better. I like that. But now I don't know how to fight him, because, like, before it was just trading with him. I don't know. Oh, good. Insta hitbox. Oh, yeah, man. Fucking, God, I'm just so good at the game. This is what you guys subscribed for, right? Like, Jesus. My fucking skills are unbelievable. Just looking at a guy while he hits me, that's got to be something. Oh, yeah, just look at him as he fucking running attacks you. No big deal. Why do you just look at him, Dragon? God, you're so good at the game, Dragon. How do you fucking cope with all the skill that's pouring out of your fucking body? How do you do that? Man, that guy had no idea what hit him. He was, oh man, totally fucking, mind games. Like, he beat me now, but later, he'll know. The skill will pop out. Oh my god. I'm so bad at this fucking game. But hey, you guys are here. So if you guys, I don't know, let me know what you guys want from this channel. I don't know anymore. It's, like I said, I became a streamer. I am used to just talking to chat and playing music and just playing the game. I'm not used to doing anything specific anymore. I don't even know if I can YouTube anymore. I might have just lost the ability. I don't know, but let me know what you guys want in the comments, and maybe one of you will have this genius level idea, and I will be like, I'm on it. I got that. And if you don't, whatever, I'll still be on Twitch. Alright guys, the Dropout Dragon is dropping out.